It's good to have high expectations for yourself and others around you. You want to achieve that mega goal, that massive dream. You want to explore possibilities and enjoy success. You are optimistic. You've been assured that it's possible to achieve anything you set your mind to. However, you encounter the harsh reality that life will not grant you everything. You probably will not always achieve your dreams. That whoever said you can achieve anything you put your mind to was probably bullshitting. Welcome to Get Real with Razzielle, and in this video, I'm going to give you 8 unrealistic expectations that will ruin you. The ones you should put away on the shelves. Those ones that give people all kinds of trouble. Don't make your life unnecessarily difficult by having these. Put them on the shelf, put them away. Unrealistic expectations assume a level of control that we don't have in a situation. We repeatedly feel disappointed that the expectation hasn't been met. Don't make your life unnecessarily difficult by focusing on things outside your control, lest you end up facing disappointment. Of course, I'm not saying that you shouldn't have goals, but your goals should be realistic. They should be healthy. They should help you maintain a healthy perspective. Number 1, coming up. Thinking that life should be fair. The biggest unrealistic thing out there is that life should be fair. To think this is wrong and dangerous because honestly, life is not fair. We cannot control life, and people who think this are in for a whole lot of disappointments. Funny because it's like a trend for some people. Despite knowing that life is not fair, surprisingly, in their subconsciousness, they still expect it to be fair. It will never be no matter what. But there are things you can do when something unfair happens. Don't rely on outside forces to get you back on your feet. Friends or family are great to fall back on, but don't put your expectations on them. The sooner you stop expecting life to be perfect and fit into your bubble, the better you'll handle disappointments and take actions that will actually make a difference. Number 2 is thinking that opportunities will fall into your lap. That you just wake up and bang, you're successful. Before you can see something, you have to be looking for it. This seems basic, but most people give up looking for opportunity. They don't see it even if it's right there. They are blind to it. One of the most important things you can do for yourself if you want to achieve your goals is to stick your neck out there and seek opportunity. Just because you deserve a raise, a promotion, or a company car doesn't mean it's going to happen. You have to make it happen. You have to put in the hard work, then go and get what's yours. If you limit yourself to what's given to you, you are at the mercy of other people. Say, for example, you want to do something. Think what steps you need to take. What obstacles are in your way and what you need to do in order to remove them. Think of what mistakes you're making that are taking you away from your goals rather than towards them. One opportunity leads to another. The third unrealistic expectation most people have is thinking that everyone should like you. You can never be liked by everybody, and if you do, it means that there is a problem. Are you a hypocrite? Because the sooner you understand this and get it into your head, the better you will feel. Never hold the expectation that because you're kind, decent, respectable, people will automatically like you. Of course, it's good to be kind. It goes a long way. And it's safe to assume that people will be more positive toward a kind person than an unkind one. But don't hang on it. Some people will not like you for no good reason at all. It's happened to me, and I'm sure it's happened to a lot of people. You think that everybody should like you, you will end up with hurt feelings. Just accept that you can't win them all. Instead of expecting that people will like you, focus on earning their trust and respect. Lay the groundwork to really understand what they are thinking and feeling. This will help you to be more realistic so that you don't have to face disappointments. The fourth unrealistic thing you need to ditch is thinking that people should agree with you. This one can be tough. Sure, you know what you're talking about, and for that reason, people should take you seriously. But expecting people to agree with you out of courtesy or because your ideas are so incredibly sound is another story. Something that's obvious to you might not be so to someone with a different experience or different agenda. So stop being offended when people disagree with you, and stop assuming that there is only one right answer, yours. Focus on how you can find solutions that give everyone what they need. A win-win. Number 5, thinking that people know what you're trying to say. People can't read your mind, and what you're trying to say is rarely what other people hear. You can't expect people to understand you just because you're talking. You have to be clear. Whether you're asking someone to do something without providing the context or explaining a concept behind a big project, it's easy to leave out relevant information because you don't think it's necessary. Communication isn't anything if it isn't clear, and your communication won't be clear until you take the time to understand the other person's perspective. Number 6, thinking that you're going to fail. I've touched upon this one already in the previous videos. If you expect to fail, you stand a higher chance of creating the very outcome you're worried about. If you fail, accept that sometimes you fail and sometimes you succeed. But if you pursue something, believe with all your heart that you're going to succeed. Otherwise, you're going to limit your chances of succeeding because at the back of your head, you think you're going to fail. Number 7, thinking that money or things will make you happy. And I'm sure many people are going to disagree with me on this. Sure thing, money makes life more fun and comfortable in the short run, but it cannot make you happy in the long run. Too many of us think that when we buy that house, that car, and we hit the gym and we lose all that weight that you're going to be happy. But when reality strikes and we actually achieve all those things, we find that we are not happy. Why? Because we are looking at future events to make us happy instead of looking more deeply into the real causes of our unhappiness. I'm telling you, if you don't fix what's going on in the inside, no external event or item is going to make you happy, no matter how much you want it to. The best thing is look inwards, search for deeper connection within your soul, and that's where you'll find the happiness that you want. The last unrealistic thing that I'm going to give you that we normally hang on to is thinking that you can change a person. Yeah, especially women, we are guilty of this. It always makes me laugh. There is only one person in this world you can truly change, and that is yourself. And even that, it takes a tremendous amount of effort. The only way that people change is through the desire and the ability to change themselves. Don't ever be tempted to try to change someone who doesn't want to change. No matter how bad you want it, your sheer will and desire for them to improve will not change them. Just because it has worked for you, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for the other person. There are even some people who actively choose people with problems, thinking that they can fix them. Let go of these faulty expectations. You cannot change any person. Build your life around genuine, positive people and avoid those with problems, the people you cannot fix, because you cannot fix anyone. The only person you can fix is you, yourself. All in all, believing that you'll succeed really does make it more likely that you will succeed. It also means that you need to let go of some mistaken expectations that will only get in your way. Stop expecting the impossible perfection in yourself and others around you. Just live your life, sing your song, not full of expectations, not for the ovations, but for the joy of it. That's where you will find true happiness. Do you see people's expectations helping them, or are they holding them back? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, as I learn just as much from you as you do from me. If you have watched up to this point, thank you for watching, and until next time, I shall see you in the next video.